the drop-off mommies know, I have the drop-off mommy attire on, which is whatever. You just kind of throw on something to drop your babies off. Everyone that knows me, or will get to know me through this channel, know I love natural light. I'm a natural light girly. You hear the bubs? That's his way of telling me it's time for them to come. He'll literally sit at the door and just go bananas the whole time. But we just dropped Layla off to school. The husband and I have some things that has to be done today. Hi. Here goes Kobe and Ellie. Let me show you guys your friends. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Ellie. Out the kitchen. Out the kitchen. Hi. Hi. She practically body slams this boy when he gets attention. Look at her. Ellie, you have to stop that, babes. You have to stop that. Can I give him love? Everyone gets love. Everyone gets love. Look, you guys, your paws are wet. I think it's bath time. I think they need a bath today. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's going to happen this morning because she hears daddy's awake. She does this every time. She determines if daddy's awake to determine how sneaky she can be. And then this is what she does. After she realizes daddy's awake and daddy's here, she goes straight here and she acts like she did nothing. Like, Kobe is he's just being beast mode. He just does not care. He just be like, whether daddy's here or not, I don't see him, so I'm gonna do whatever until I do. And she's just like, I'm not gonna test the waters. Two completely different characters, two completely different personalities. It's like you have to love it. Like you have to love it. Oh my goodness. I tell you, this is how she gets away with so much. Look, and then look, he's kind of like perking up. He's trying to determine how far daddy is from him. Look, daddy just runs and he just runs an iron household. That's all. When it comes, look, you can see the different reactions. Hi, Dad. We were doing nothing. Leftovers from last night's shenanigans. Can you guess who had what glass? Can you guess who had? I had this one. We were doing like late night mimosas while watching Martin. Let's just get these. Gosh. It was, we had a time. We had a time. For all those that don't know, and it's really depending upon when you watch this video, Martin's on Netflix. The whole 5 seasons, every episode of Martin is on Netflix. And Keenan and I have literally been having it on like repeat. So last night we watched Boo Who's in the House or Boo's in the House or whatever the episode. It was a season 5, like episode, I think like 5. Season 5, episode 5, Boo's in the House, when Martin and Gina was about to buy their home, like buy a house or whatever, and it was haunted. Like that whole, like seeing the elevation of the comedy within Martin, hilarious. Like, and then for all those that know me, you're getting to know me. I'm the person that will literally binge watch a binge watch that I have already binge watched. Like that's how I am. I will literally have something on repeat over and over and over again. Like I get into like these phases of when I want to watch a particular show. Like at one point it was like 101 and I was like binge watching 101 over and over. I don't know why I do these things. It's just, I think it just puts me back into that time when, when I used to watch as a kid. I don't know. Listen, we was here for it. The champagne or the mimosas with Martin. I'm telling you, try it out. It's a vibe. The dramatics. Okay, let's go. crazy mess right now, but we're relaxing, so it's fine. Right now, we are reading from our Kindle. We're trying to find a new book. And for me, it takes time to find like a good book that I can really just indulge in, because I'm one of those readers that becomes fully committed to the characters, to the storyline, to the plot and everything. I also lose interest quickly. When I feel as though there is no further development to the plot, it's hard to keep my attention. And that usually starts to happen towards like the middle end of the book, where I just feel like the author is losing that like momentum in writing. Like you can kind of tell the book is coming to a close. You know what I mean? So I think this is what gets me when it comes to reading the books. If you captivate me in the very beginning, like if you tell me the kind of like the energy that you're on in the very beginning, I want that energy to sustain throughout the entire book. I think that's why I'm so into like mystery and psychological thrillers, because like the intent is that throughout the entire book, the expectation is there's going to be drama. But I also sometimes have to take a break from the psychological thrillers, because sometimes the characters just do dumb stuff. They just do dumb stuff, and it really just like it really gives me a headache sometimes. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, if you speculate this person is the killer, why would you test the waters to confirm your theory while they're there and no one else knows that you're speculating this? You get what I'm saying? Because if your speculation that they're the killer is right, and you and the killer are the only people that are in the room, and you are the only person that knows this killer is the killer, you know what I mean? It's like, have a backup. Tell somebody. Like, let them know what your plan is. Like, I completely understand, like, that whole, if I don't tell you, then that doesn't make you essentially, like, a qualifiable witness or whatever, because you genuinely don't know. But also in the same, like, whatever that looks like, I don't know. But in the same sense, I'm like, dog, like, because now if the killer kills you, it's in vain, because no one else knows what you know. Okay. That's the thing that be getting me with the psychological thrillers. Like, it pisses me off so much. But that's the thing. Even though they may piss me off, I have to finish it, because I need to know if my theory was right. Like, if my theory is right, it's a letdown. If my theory is completely wrong, it's a big up. If my theory is on track, but I was not able to fully resolve it, I think you did fine, right? But I'm like one of those kind of book read. Like, you have to captivate my attention start to finish. Okay. And then here's my other thing. Like, I'm on a whole book rant. My other thing is, when it comes to the love and romance stories, I like them. I genuinely do. I especially like them when they're starting out with drama. I understand when it comes to love and romance, the intent is to be sappy, reel you in, play with your emotions. Like, I understand the author's intent, right? That's completely fine. What I do not like is when it starts to become unrealistic. You know what I mean? Like, that drama that was happening in the beginning, it needs to be like, as we're going through the book, it has to make sense how we're resolving it. I don't like the love sappy books that kind of, you can't jerk my emotions. Like, it has to make sense. It cannot be boy meets girl, girl meets boy. They completely hated each other, and then they found a single common interest, or they both suffered something tragic simultaneously. They both became each other's support system, and then it just kind of, flourishes from there. Like, no, like, I still need a little spiciness there. Because if I get to the middle of the book and they're already madly in love and there's no more development that can happen to this storyline, I don't feel the need to read the rest of the book. I don't. Like, I need to know to the end of the page if these jokers are going to make it or not. Call it what it is. Like, I need to know. But anyways, like, that's my rant when my husband's over there. Like, that's my rant. But I personally enjoy, and I read it via the Kindle or I read it via Audible, because just like, it allows my imagination to kind of run wild. Like, for me, when I read it in a book or I read it via Audible, primarily when I read it via the book, I give the characters their own voices. I give the characters their own, even though like it might say what the character looks like, but I can fully chisel their features to what I want them to look like in the story for me. Like, you know what I mean? So this is why I usually prefer to listen to it audibly. Through Kindle. I listen to books via Audible if A, like typically if I'm driving to or from work, or B, if the book is becoming hard for me to finish, then I just transition it over to Audible. But that's even a whole thing, because when it comes to Audible, there's a whole credit thing and whatever. But right now, I'm currently reading via Audible The Worst Best Man. I'm loving it. It's kind of like a whole Pride and Prejudice kind of thing, like rich guy, not like, she's not poor, but standard kind of living, like, middle class kind of girl. And then they develop a relationship there. And then, certain things are happening. Things are being unmasked and whatnot. So I'm still captivated in that. But when I'm reading things audibly or on Audible, I don't like to read them via Kindle. Because when you read things on Audible, you have to, most books, the good ones, you have to pay a credit for or utilize a credit. You get 1 credit every month. We can go through this whole thing, right? But because you get 1 credit every month, and typically when I'm reading a book, if I'm really into it, I can finish that book in a day, right? So when I go on Kindle, I read a completely different book because I try to stretch that Audible book out as much as possible because I don't get my next credit till next month. Anyways, I'm ranting, but I just had to come on here and visit you guys and just like kind of talk about Audible, Kindle, books, and like just letting your imagination run wild. And like, it's such a good pastime. Oh my gosh, I'm about to dig into this book. If you guys want me to do reviews on books, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want to know what books I'm reading, let me know. And it will definitely, we can do probably like a top 5 book list. I don't know, like the summertime is coming up. If we want to do a book club, like let's do it. I'm here for all of it. But we're gonna finish reading these. Like, look at them. Look at them. They are they are chilling, and I'm about to do the same. So I'm gonna finish reading. Are at Lake Montebello, enjoying the nice weather, just getting out, showing you the different parts of Baltimore. That is, like, contrary to belief, like Baltimore has beautiful spaces and places to go that is nice and peaceful, like Lake Montebello. Oh, it is so nice. And they have it designed off in a way to where, I think this is out 4 miles. If I have to confirm walking around the entire lake, but the way they have it set up is they have this nice safe walking path. Kobe's so cute. We have this nice safe walking path to walk around the lake, like ride your bike, like jog, whatever. And then on the opposite side, they have like a playground, a little workout area. I'll show you guys that as well. But it's very, very nice. And it's like across the street from homes. So can you imagine like living in front of something like this? Like you just kind of go outside and just look at the lake. This is such a beautiful scenery. Such a beautiful scenery. So Kobe and I are out here enjoying this nice little spring day. And we're taking you guys with us. around, I'm realizing I forgot to put my watch on to count my steps. So I think I just have to round it up for now. We're gonna round up to staying 1,000 steps. That's what we're going to do. But you know what I'm also realizing for this cardio journey happening here. I don't know why I always want to make a journey out of something, but one, so proud of Kobe for keeping up. All those wondering where Vanellope is. Okay, so Vanellope is still young, and so she still has that curious spirit. When it comes to bringing her to public places with a lot of people and a lot of dogs, I have to mentally prepare myself, because she's naturally going to want to pull, she's going to want to run, and I wanted just something a little bit more just of a calm walk. Kobe's a guy for you, and this is the thing, Ellie overexerts herself very, very quickly. So you'll be like mid-walk, she'll be wanting to run, then she'll want to walk, then potentially want to lay down. Like, that's just kind of where she is. I'm like, and if I want to have just a nice fluent walk, Kobe's my dude. That's my dude. So that's why Ellie's not here. And then also bringing the both of them, walking around the neighborhood is one thing, because I know the route. I typically know who's going to be there. Like, you know, I kind of know, because different times of the day are different people, and also different level of activity for people walking and their dogs. I'm not saying Ellie's bad. It's just I have to prepare myself when walking with both her and Kobe, or just walking with her. And then if I'm like vlogging or doing any type of video content, that's everything I also have to consider, because like keeping up with her pace and make sure she's safe compared to Kobe. Kobe's gonna go at my pace. He's gonna walk with me. Like, I slow down, he slows down. So it's just him today. And we're near doggy parks, and I'm prepping to take them there as well, but it's just my boy today. So that's why you do not see Ellie on this walk. And here's another thing, contrary to belief when it comes to Baltimore, and it's just my own personal experience, I have not publicly interacted or engaged with somebody that was rude. So for all those that don't know, I am not from Baltimore, and so coming down here, very much of a culture shock. It's different. It's definitely different. And then on top, and I think the biggest difference is because I came from the suburban area of PG County to Baltimore City. Very different, you know, style and everything. But I have not publicly interacted. Like, I could have seen it, but I haven't publicly interacted or engaged with someone that was like rude for no reason or anything like that. And it might just also be the settings I put myself in. But I mean, been down Fells Point, downtown Baltimore, like there's many. And I think that's the other thing, the misconception is, while Baltimore is still small, they still have central and key areas that are really nice to go to, like for families and just to kind of hang out. Like, example, Montebello being one of the places. And I see like they're doing some reconstruction. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but they're doing some reconstruction and everything. So, you know, it's just things that can be appreciated. But furthermore, I genuinely enjoy just what it has to offer. And I also enjoy like disproving the misconceptions that be out there, because some of them are just not true or over exaggerated. So Kobe keeps pulling me, and he's really pulling me to the right, and so either he's being very, very curious, but typically when he's doing that's because he's ready to go. So we're about to wrap it up. He's did great. We did pretty much the 4 miles. He's like, all right, Ma, you got what you needed. It's time to go. But him and I had a really, really good walk, and the sun is starting to really kind of beam down a bit. So him and I are going to go ahead and make our way home. right, we are home, and Lele said she wanted to make a banana and strawberry smoothie. I'm getting some curly fries out the fridge. I'm out the microwave because I'm hungry. So she wants to make a banana and strawberry smoothie. So she's getting the ingredients. So we're gonna do that together. I'm right here, guys. Hi. She's getting everything out the fridge now. We got hair to do today. Probably tomorrow. You gotta get this stool. What you need the camera for? Late, no.
You doing a smoothie, baby. I'll cut this one.
Okay, just cut the top off.
Huh?
Go.
Which one?
Yep.
This one?
Yep.
Is enough?
If you want more, go ahead. After Lay makes the foundation of the smoothie, I add my protein. I save some for myself, and I add protein powder. And the one I'm using is the Gold Standard 100% whey. The vanilla ice cream version. It tastes delightful. So I do a full scoop. Lacey did like half of a scoop. I'm gonna do another half. And then blend that up. Okay, now we had our refreshing smoothie. It's time to... I'm here, Lily, yo. It's time to get to work. So we need to go ahead and record our podcast episode and do some editing on videos. But this is where I cut it because I need to like really zone in. One day I'll do a video of... Do y'all hear her? When y'all do a video of like behind the scenes of like everything that yes, Lay. I'm okay. You okay? That's not abnormal. That's not abnormal. But let me sit this down and let me close out this properly. All right. Are we good? Are we set up? Are we good? I don't know. I feel like I gotta make an adjustment. All right. Cool. All right, y'all. So we are closing it out. I feel like we captured what the day before into today. You just saw firsthand how like we be in the house. So like I'll be recording and Lily would be like, "Ma, you good?" But we're closing out this vlog because we got to do some editing, we got to do some podcast recording, and then I need to do all this within like an hour because my husband and he has a DJ gig tonight, actually at the school we both graduated from that we're alumni for, Compton State. So we have to do that. So I have this much time to get stuff done, but we'll get it done. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are always amazing. New video every week. These are the goals. New video every week, but come back next week for a new video. Love you guys. See you guys later.